Now that's a winning combination if ever there was one. Pachelbel and Giannakis doing the wonderful canon in D. Hello, Dimmitrios.
Hi, Hadley. Thank you. Very kind.
You're more than welcome. Your wonderful concert, Voices of the Guitar, which is coming to the arena on the Saturday, the 5th of March. What can we expect in terms of guitar voices and stylings and variations that we can expect on that particular day?
Well, that's a very interesting question. I must tell you that this project has grown, and it continues to grow. We started out as two classical guitarists playing the pachelbel, playing the tariga, and we thought, it would be so nice to throw in a jazz song, which we did, and we found the audience responded very well to that. Now, next concert, why don't we throw in a blues and a jazz? And it grew and it grew and it snowballs. So what are we expecting on Saturday?
Just to interrupt, so the start was a concert, but now it's become a project.
Now it's a lifestyle.
Wonderful.
So we have everything from Joaquin Rodrigo to Dave Brubeck, Vicente Amigo, Eric Clapton. It's all going down.
And so you sort of using all the different styles that a guitar can actually do that. All the voices of the guitar are being featured here.
That's exactly. That was the whole idea. Myself as a classical player, Jonathan Walters as a crossover.
So those are your aiders and abettors. People are aiding and abetting on that.
Yes, they're making me sound good. And of course, Al Farid brings the flamenco. And then we have two very interesting guest artists. Local young man Lyle Ferreira will be playing beautiful jazz, and Jason Hellman will be doing the flamenco percussion.
Now, I was going to ask you a question which now sounds stupid, seeing that your project has now become a project and growing. I was going to ask you, how popular is the guitar still as an instrument that people come and listen to?
I have to be honest with you. I teach at 4 schools. And in the last 2 years, I had to literally give away 120 students, find guitar teachers, because this thing is exploding. The guitar has once been described as the most democratic of instruments, at home, in the concert hall, and on the street corner.
Absolutely,
and you throw it in not the boot, you throw it on the back seat of the car, you go to the beach, and you have a crowd.
Because it's so portable, it's like a whole little orchestra in 6 strings, basically, or more string, in that little instrument there, so you can really go to town on it.
It's interesting you should say that, because Berlioz, the composer, described the guitar as the little orchestra.
Wow, there you go, there you go. Just give us some of the songs that we'll be playing with.
Sure. We are going to take Asturias by Itzhak Albéniz, and we're going to. It was actually.
I was going to say, you're not going to do a traditional.
No.
Oh, wow.
He wrote it because he was really missing home. He had to leave Spain, and he was working in France, and he wanted that flamenco heartbeats. So he wrote that piece. So we thought, let's give the piece full justice with the flamenco guitarist backing up and the flamenco percussion, and the heartbeat is just amazing. Then we've got Eric Clapton. Let's call him modern blues.
Yes.
And we're doing the Concierto Aranjuez, as I've said, and I'm also going to try the saxophone.
That sense of adventure really goes well down with me. Goes down very, very well, yeah. So, and what are you going to be playing on the sax?
Fly Me to the Moon.
Dimmitrios. Just tell us a bit about the ultimate mission that you have with your life and your students that you have.
My mission with what I'm doing with the guitar, whether I'm teaching or whether I'm performing, whether I'm on the concert stage or in a hotel or in a restaurant playing the guitar, it's to reawake the guitar. It was very popular in the 60s and 70s. And somehow took a dip. To let people know that this instrument, you could become a virtuoso on it, or you could be strumming along, playing folk music. It's for everybody. Depends how far do you want to take this instrument, because the instrument's always ready.
This is the thing. You just take it off the wall or take it wherever it is and you start playing. And you're so right about it being popular in the 60s and the 50s, even beginning of the 70s, 100%. I suppose. Then computers took over and people realized they can do music and stuff on their computers. But there really is nothing like real instruments. If one listens to some music by old bands like the Rolling Stones and those other people, and you can hear proper drums, you can hear proper music.
Yes.
It's so different. It's just so different. And I still have some old, not LPs, that's now CDs, where it's old-fashioned stereos where the one set of instruments be at that, and you hear them coming from the different speakers,
yes,
and it's
very
so
much
amazing to sit in the middle and hear that
I
like
do
you'd
that.
be in a concert all day.
No, I do that often. Or in my car and put it on stereo.
Right. Now, after this one, because what's the next thing for the project besides the concert on the 5th now?
Besides the concert on the 5th, we are booked for a couple of private functions, private weddings, but open to the public will be a concert in November at the Mask Theatre. So look out for that one, and we will announce it closer to the time.
And will it have the same sort of feel-good feel that this one will have, with different elements of the guitar and different styles?
Very much so. That's what we're going for. And also to present 70% new program every time. I don't like to repeat too much.
Yeah. Right. Okay, we're speaking to the very irrepressible Dimmitrios Giannakis, guitarist of note, and with his wonderful, I'm not going to call it a concert anymore, this project in growing, the Voices of the Guitar, which is on at the Artscape Arena on Saturday the 5th, and bookings can be done through CompuTicket.
That's right.
And normally these concerts sell out, folks, and this is a one-off concert, so I would suggest you go to CompuTicket and book now for Voices of the Guitar with Dimmitrios Giannakis and friends. Dimmitrios, thanks so much for stopping by, and we're watching you for the
Thanks for having me. Thank you so much, Andy.